Hi all, welcome to Eduflare Academy. Welcome to another session of our PYQ discussion. So we are discussing child development and pedagogy. Today we are going to our sixth chapter, Piaget, Kohlberg and Vygotsky, constructs and critical perspectives. This is one of the most important chapter in our child development and pedagogy. So this chapter is most important. Why? In the point of examination, as 3 to 4 questions generally asked every year from this chapter. Okay. So focused topics are theories of Piaget, Kohlberg, and Vygotsky, and also the stages associated with the development of children's growth and their learning. Okay, we know that these all psychologists gives different theories and different stages of child development. So we need to study these all theories. Okay. So can we go to our first question? Question number 1. Attaching importance to the home setting of students for understanding children's behavior and using this information for building effective pedagogy is related to which of the following theories of learning? Constructivist, social constructivist, behaviorist, and ecological. So attaching importance to the home setting of students for understanding children's behavior and using this information for building effective pedagogy, which is related to which theory? Behaviorist, social constructivist, ecological, and constructivist. So just try to find out the answer. You can pause the video and try to find out the answer. So I'm moving to the answer. So our correct option is ecological. Why ecological? The key phrase in the question is attaching importance to the home setting of students for understanding children's behavior. So this focuses on the idea that child's behavior and learning are influenced by their home, family, culture, and environment. So that is ecological is correct, because constructivism is related to our classroom activities, like a constructivist classroom, constructivist kind of learning, etc. So here the correct option is ecological. Okay, so which is related to stages of moral development of Kohlberg theory. Sorry, this is not related to Kohlberg theory. Sorry, this is actually the slide just changed here. I will explain that. The question number 2. Karnail Singh does not pay income tax despite legal procedures and expenses. He thinks that he cannot support a corrupt government which spends millions of rupees in building unnecessary dams. He is probably in which state of Kohlberg's stages of moral development? So it's one of, I think it's a complex question because you need to read the question carefully. Okay. Karnail Singh does not pay income tax despite legal procedure and expenses. He thinks that he cannot support a corrupt government which spent millions of rupees in building unnecessary dams. So that is the statement. So first you need to identify the statement mentioned here and compare this statement with the stages of Kohlberg theory. Options are given there: conventional, post-conventional, pre-conventional, and para-conventional. So from this option we know that para-conventional is not a stage related to Kohlberg theory. So we can easily eliminate this option, and next we need to consider other 3 options. Okay, so this is the elimination trick. So try yourself. You can pause the video and try to find out the answer. Let's move on the answer. So the correct answer is post-conventional. Okay, why post-conventional? Karnail Singh is guided by his own moral principles, such as justice, fairness, opposing corruption. So these are moral principles of Karnail Singh. So this is also implies the moral principles of individuals. Okay, even if it means disobeying law, this matches Kohlberg's post-conventional stage of moral development. So this is the stages of moral development by Kohlberg. So the first stage is pre-conventional, 3 to 7 years, moral reasoning based on reward and punishment, and the conventional moral reasoning based on external ethics, and post-conventional, that is the answer here, moral reasoning based on personal ethics. So here the decision of the Karnail Singh is based on his moral ethics. Okay. So our last question, not last question, our third question, and this is the last question in today's session. As a teacher, you firmly believe in saying no to ragging and bullying, and put up posters and form committees in schools. So the young adolescents who join you with strong beliefs are at which of the following stage? Again, the question is related to Kohlberg theory. Okay. These all questions are taken from previous year question paper. I already told you. So this is very important. Kohlberg theory is very important from this chapter. So what is the question? As a teacher, you firmly believe in saying no to ragging and bullying, and put up posters and form committees in schools. So the young adolescents in our classroom who join you with strong beliefs are at which of the following stage? The conventional love, the pre-conventional level. Sorry, that is not love, the conventional level. Okay, just actually a spelling mistake. The conventional level, the pre-conventional level, the post-conventional level, and the social order maintaining level. So which among the following options is correct related to the given statement? So you can find out the answer. So can we say the answer? The correct answer is again the post-conventional level, because the teacher decided to conduct a awareness against ragging and bullying, etc. So the adolescents take individual decision to join with the teacher. So this stage is post-conventional, because what we learned in the earlier related to the theory of moral development, that is post-conventional, that is adolescent, which is related to adulthood. So here the reasoning is based on personal ethics. So the personal interest is the main factor behind the adolescents to join the group. Okay, so the post-conventional is the correct answer. I'm given the other stages and their explanation. Just look into the explanation. Pre-conventional level, that is moral reasoning is based on avoiding punishment or gaining rewards. This is punishment and obedience stage, we already discussed that. Self-interest. Conventional level moral reasoning is based on conforming to rules, authority, or maintaining social order. Social order maintaining level, stage 4 of Kohlberg within the conventional level, obeying laws and rules to maintain stability and order. And post-conventional level, moral reasoning goes beyond laws and rules. Individuals act according to universal ethical principles such as justice, equality, human rights. Okay, this is the correct answer. So Kohlberg theory is very important. Okay, the stages of the Kohlberg theory is important, and each stages, the explanation related to the futures of each stages is also important. So in the format of questions, not in the direct form, we know that it's clear from these two questions. These two questions are actually related to Kohlberg theory of development, but here the questions are asked on the basis of statement-wise questions. Okay, based on statement-wise questions and not direct question. Okay, here the question is not like what is the which stage is related to Kohlberg theory, or this future is related to which of the stages of Kohlberg theory. So this kind of questions are not asked in our examination, because all the questions are assertion, reason, statement types, etc. So you need to identify these theories with the explanation and proper examples, and also you need to study by connecting with the classroom context and social context. Okay, so I think You understand the topics and the questions and their answers. If you have any doubt, you can free feel free to ask me in the comment box. Okay, thank you.